What was I doing? Library.
Resident Evil 5.
Look at the library quickly. Is this the library? No, I don't want to play. Yeah, exit. Special. So, complete all chapters. So there's a lot of bollocks to unlock. I don't really want to look at it in case it spoils anything. I don't want to go over the arrows. I'll do all that at the end of the game. Maybe that's mercenaries. What was it? I wanted to look at library records. Is that what it is? Oh, library. Files. History. Look at the history. Okay, should we read a little bit? Fucking long. Rather than reading the whole thing, I think let's do 10 pages. Okay. 1960s engineer Michael Warren begins the electrification of Raccoon City. The fifth head of the Ashford family, Edward Ashford, begins his research into what would later become known as the progenitor virus. 1962, Oswell E. Spencer enlists architect George Trevor to design and construct a reclusive mansion on the outskirts of Raccoon City. 1966, December, Oswell E. Spencer, James Marcus, and Edward Ashford officially established the progenitor virus, which reconstitutes a living organism's DNA. 1967, November, the construction of the mansion and lab facilities in the Arklay Mountains is completed. Jessica and Lisa Trevor are injected with a variant of the progenitor virus. The virus fails to establish itself in Jessica and she is subsequently disposed of. The virus shows promise in Lisa and as a result she is placed under close observation. George Trevor is chosen to be a test subject, however due to his intimate knowledge of the mansion facility he is disposed of instead. 1968, construction of Raccoon City's public transit trolleys begins in Europe and they are quickly put into use within the city. Spencer founds the pharmaceutical company Umbrella with Marcus and Edward Ashford. The company is established to master their biological research. July, Edward Ashford contracts the progenitor virus and dies. His son Alexander Ashford succeeds him as head of the Ashford family. August, the Umbrella training facility is established in the Arklay Mountains with Marcus appointed as director. 1969 February, Alexander Ashford begins to design a facility in Antarctica. He secretly makes plans to build an underground laboratory for the purpose of the Code Veronica project. November, Umbrella's Antarctic base and research facilities are completed. 1971, the Code Veronica project is successful. The twins Alfred and Alexia Ashford are born. Albert Wesker and William Burke in 1977 joined the training facility as prospective managers. And that was 71, they were born. Okay. 1978, January, Marcus successfully develops the T-virus. July, the closure of the training facility is finalized. Wesker and Birkin transfer their T-virus research on the Arklay research facility. Marcus continues his own research in the closed down training facility. 1981, July, although only 10 years old, Alexia Ashford graduates at the top of her class from a prestigious university. Birkin begins to view Alexia as a rival. 1982, Alexia injects her father Alexander with the T Veronica virus, but the experiment ends in failure. 1983, December, Wesker researches secondary exposure to the T virus. He begins to have reservations about Spencer's plans. Alexia injects herself with the T Veronica virus and enters a 15-year cryogenic sleep. To maintain the secrecy of this plan, it is reported that she died of accidental exposure to the virus. 15-year cryogenic sleep. So that would mean she wakes up in 98. Is that when... I don't think Resident Evil 2 happens in 98. Or Code Veronica. Because I'm thinking Code Veronica's after Resident Evil 2. Unless it's before. Code Veronica's in 98. But then again, I think... I don't know, really. Alexia injects it, cryogenic sleep. Next one. 1987, Michael Warren becomes mayor of Raccoon City. 1988, Wesker, under orders from Spencer, assassinates Marcus. Under Birkin's guidance, the T-Virus program begins development of the BOW Tyrant. Umbrella begins work on the Nemesis project at its 6th European research facility. Not sure. 1981, Umbrella begins construction of an expansive underground laboratory beneath Raccoon City. Spencer approves Birkin's G-Virus project and work begins on it. Wesker is transferred to the Information Department. 1992, Umbrella contributes funds for the refurbishment of City Hall and the building of the General Hospital. A statue of Michael Warren is erected in City Hall. 1993, Raccoon City Police Chief Brian Irons begins conducting negotiations with Umbrella. Birkin transfers to the underground lab in Raccoon City. Clandestine meetings with Irons begins. Alfred Ashford graduates from a university in England and becomes director of the Antarctic facility. He rises up the ranks to eventually become an executive of Umbrella and then director of Rockford Island. December, a training facility for anti-BOW squad members is completed. 1994, John from the Chicago lab takes over for Birkin at the Arkley Research Facility. Alfred builds a private mansion prison in Rockford Island. 1996, Raccoon City Police Department STARS team is founded with Wesker as captain. Hunk, later of the Umbrella Special Forces, undergoes combat training at Rockford Island. 1998, May, a mysterious clone of Marcus's appears at the Umbrella training facility. There is a large-scale viral leak at the Arkley mansion. The research lab there is destroyed. Cerebus claims his first victim, a 20-year-old woman whose body is found dismembered. June, Cerebus sightings are reported in a local Raccoon City magazine. July, 2 groups are sent to investigate the training facility. The first one is wiped out by BOWs located on the premises. There is an increase in reports of accidents and missing persons in the Arkley Mountains. The city sends the STARS Bravo team to investigate. Bravo team's helicopter experiences engine trouble for unknown reasons and is forced to put down in the Arkley Mountains. Bravo team takes the Ecliptic Express to investigate the training facility, which is later destroyed. That must be the train that Rebecca's on. Alpha team is sent out to search for Bravo team when communication is lost. The occurrence of the mansion incident, Bravo team leader Enrico Marino learns Wesker's true identity. Wesker murders Enrico. Ravaged by the virus, the mansion and the lab are destroyed. 4 members of the Alpha team and 1 member of Bravo team escape the catastrophe. Survivors Chris Redfield, Jill Valentine, Barry Burton, Brad Vickers, Rebecca Chambers, and that other guy with the handcuffs. Wesker escapes the Arkley Research Facility before it is destroyed. August, former STARS member Chris Redfield learns of the G-Virus and heads to Europe to investigate Umbrella. Europe? Wait a minute, Chris. I don't remember playing a game with Chris in Europe. September, the virus spreads throughout Raccoon City via infected mice. The city is declared a biohazard as incidents of cannibalism continue to rise. Birkin completes work on the G-Virus. A zombie horde attacks the city's police station. The police station is destroyed and Chief Irons descends into mania. Warren escapes the city but leaves his daughter behind. UBCS, Umbrella Biohazard Countermeasure Service, arrives in the city to begin rescue operations. Rookie police officer Leonis Kennedy arrives in the city at the same time as Claire Redfield. Umbrella deploys the BOW Nemesis T-type into the city and it begins its hunt for former STARS member Jill Valentine. Umbrella deploys mass-produced tyrants into the city. I don't remember mass-produced tyrants. The only tyrants are that guy in the green jacket. There's only one of him, I think. Unless it means every single time that one of them green ones come after you, it's a different one, but they did only drop 1 pod. Leon and Claire escape the city with William and Annette Birkin's daughter Sherry. With the arrival of US military, the city is placed under martial law. UBCS survivors are exploited by Umbrella's official observer of the situation, Nikolai Ginovov, and they die off one by one. The hospital is destroyed. Ada Wong and Hunk each acquire samples of the G-Virus. The underground lab in Raccoon City is destroyed. October, the US government decides to eliminate the virus threat by destroying Raccoon City with a missile strike. December, Claire infiltrates the Paris laboratory only to be captured and imprisoned on Rockford Island. Wesker attacks the island with his own private force and releases the T-Virus onto the island. Claire escapes from the prison and sends an email to Leon asking for help. Her location is made known to Chris. Jill escapes Raccoon City and goes to Chris's apartment, but he has already left for Rockford Island. Alfred Ashford escapes the island. Chris arrives at Rockford Island and finds Wesker. Alexia Ashford wakes up from her cryogenic sleep at the Antarctic base. Alfred dies shortly after. Claire and Chris are reunited at the Antarctic base and together they defeat Alexia. They escape before the base is destroyed. 2002, Jack Krauser fakes his own death and joins Wesker's secret organization. 2003, February, Chris and Jill takes part in the mission to destroy the Umbrella Caucasus research facility in Russia. They were successful in destroying a new BOW known as Talos, T-A-L-O-S. What? See, this is the game I haven't played. The US President's daughter, I don't think it exists either. Ashley Graham is kidnapped by the religious group known as Los Illuminatos. The actual kidnapping was carried out by Krauser. Leon Kennedy was scheduled to join Ashley's Secret Service detail, but is ordered to find her instead. So this is probably the part with Chris's flashbacks in it. Unless there's another part, but that's probably the flashback, 2004. Leon Kennedy is injected with the last plug of parasite by Los Illuminatos. After that, he and Ashley, who is also infected with the same parasite, take shelter in a church. After escaping the village, Leon and Ashley is forced to seek refuge in an old castle, but Ashley is once again apprehended. This time she is taken to an isolated island by Krauser on the orders of Ramon Salazar, the 8th head of Salazar family. Leon confronts Salazar and defeats him. I thought his name was Sadler. Yeah, it was. Oh. Wait a minute, so Napoleon ordered Krauser to take her to the island. Is that right? Leon heads to the island to find Ashley, and it is there that he defeats both Jack Krauser, Osmond Sadler, leader of Los Illuminados Cult, leader. Leon and Ashley use the facility on island to remove the parasites. Ada Wong steals the last bugger, parasite sample from Leon. Leon and Ashley escape from the island by jet ski. Is that it? So I haven't played this game. That probably doesn't exist. Unless it's with that Umbrella Chronicles shit. Who knows? But I don't think it has its own game like this. Yeah, it wasn't that long to read. I don't know how long it was, but it wasn't that long. How long is this? 31, 11, 12. Fuck it, maybe I'll do one at a time. I still haven't got my capsules. We'll see. Maybe I have to complete the game first to unlock the capsules and things. Okay, that'll do for now. Bye.